Hello and welcome to today's video. Today we're going to be looking at Chainlink versus USD and Chainlink versus Bitcoin. We can see here that Chainlink was the clear winner in my recent poll for what people would like to see in my next video. So thank you for everyone who voted, and let's get into it. So for those of you that have been watching my videos recently, you will know that I am bearish on alts at the moment. I think alt season's over. It's going to be Bitcoin season now. Now is not the time really to be buying alts. For me also right now, it's not really the time to be knife catching. If I was to be buying alts, I'll be waiting for signs of reversal. We can see here that this is the Chainlink versus Bitcoin chart on the 2-day. It's been very bearish since the 0.0013 area. Now, I sold all my Chainlink at around $16, which should be, it's around this area versus Bitcoin. And since then, Chainlink has lost, that's the wrong thing. So Chainlink has lost 40% of its value versus Bitcoin, which is a huge drop. For those that were hodling Chainlink, they lost 40% of their crypto value by holding it versus Bitcoin. So Chainlink is definitely not a hold right now. We are bearish biased. We can see here that we are in a downtrend. The ATR is also in a downtrend. We're also hovering on a very significant level for Chainlink versus Bitcoin. If we drop through here, I can easily see us going down to 0.0006, which is another 25% drop from here versus Bitcoin. I think it's definitely possible. We seriously need to hold this level and perhaps even turn a candle green before I even think about getting bullish on Chainlink or holding any Chainlink versus Bitcoin at the moment. So that's Chainlink versus Bitcoin on the 2-day. Now I'm going to look at Chainlink versus USD in a few more time frames. So we can see here that again, since the top, we are in a downtrend versus USD. Also, we can see that the trend smasher called this perfectly as well, around the $14 to the $16 mark. It was telling you to be short to exit the market. The algorithm caught that perfectly. I'm also in a short myself versus USD on Chainlink at the moment. Now, this is the significant level I'd be watching this trend line. Again, if we break here, I could easily see, firstly, we have the $9.80 mark as a first target. Second target would be the $8.55. Now, this is on the 2-day chart. If we start to see, if we do start to hold this and start to grind up slowly and slowly, then my bullish target would be the $12.79 area. But right now this candle is turning red. We are in an overall downtrend. Let's also see how the other indicators are looking. So everything else really is looking quite bearish. The price change oscillator is below the moving average. RSI is bearish, and volume is also bearish. So a lot of things are weighing towards the downside at the moment. We're not looking prime for a reversal on Chainlink versus USD at the moment either. On the 2-hour, it's still looking bearish to me, which is why I'm in a short from here. My stop is at the $12 mark, so I have quite a wide stop at the moment. When there are so many bearish signs versus a coin, I'm very happy to widen up my stops to compensate for any volatility. So those are my bearish targets. For me to start flipping bullish, we would need to close above this downward trend line here, probably above the $12 area, and close a green candle before I start to flip more bullish versus Chainlink at the moment. So let's look then at let's see what time frame. Let's then finally look at the 2-hour so we can see a more shorter term outlook. So yeah, so like the higher time frames, the trend smasher, is very strongly red at the moment versus Chainlink. Everything's looking very bearish on the 2-hour, even more so than the larger time frames. Price action is bearish, RSI is bearish, volume is bearish. Let's have a look a bit more on this left side here. So let's see if we can find any more information. So the candle color moving average is red as well, and the longer term, the long MA also looks to be flipping bearish. So these are a lot of bearish signs at the moment. Let's just see. It's also bearish divergence on the MACD. Let's just see. Yeah, so there's also bearish divergence on the volume weighted MACD at the moment, which is another sign. And yeah, general volume is also not there. So yes, let's finally look at, we'll look finally at Bitcoin dominance just to see whether it's still bullish, you know, because if we see Bitcoin dominance starting to slow down, then that's when I'll start looking at alts. That's just, yep. Until then, really, I'm not going to be looking at alts until we start to see a slowdown in Binance. Dominance. We can see here that, you know, Bitcoin dominance is also still in a strong uptrend. It's green down there. So yeah, there's no slowdown in Bitcoin dominance either. So right now I'm not looking at alts. Chainlink versus USD is also looking bearish. So in summary, Chainlink is looking very bearish. I am short on Chainlink, and for me to start flipping more bullish, I would need to see a close above the $12 area with a green candle. Until then, I am short on Chainlink versus Bitcoin and short on Chainlink versus USD. So that's my summary on Chainlink at the moment. If anyone has any questions, feedback, any coin they would like me to look at in the future, then just leave a comment below. You can also follow me on my Twitter at SmasherCrypto. Alright, have a good one.